Hi guys, sorry I haven't been around for a while, been a bit busy with family things and one thing and another, but today was such a nice day. It's a little bit overcast as I speak, but really quite warm and mild, so I thought I'd come out and do a little walk. I've got a couple of pieces of kit that I want to show you. Some new little bits that you got to do these things, buy some, give it a go, but I think it's a good addition, a couple of bits that will lighten the load. But I'll show you all that a little bit later on, guys, so stay with me for while I go for a stroll in this beautiful local area of mine, and I'll show you some of the surroundings, and then I'll get my kit out and make a brew, probably as usual. So stay with us, guys, and I'll see you in a little bit. Wow, it is blowing a bit of a hoolie up here, like. It's not particularly cold, but a bit hard to show you over the edge here. You can hear that. Well, it's a little blowy, so what I'm going to do is just go behind the wall here. We have a nice little cairn up there, just on the top. We'll go past that in a while. But I'll just stand by this wall. It looks a bit cloudy up here, and it is cloudy, there's no two ways about it, but it's not cold. It's actually a very nice day today, so I'm glad I come out for a little stroll, and yeah, I'll just stop as and when I can. Lovely little area, just above. Towards that cairn, up the top there, that way, there, the cairn, and beyond. I want to go and have a look at little woodlands that's up there that I'm thinking of possibly using as an overnight spot. I do know somebody that has used this spot before, watching, but yeah, I'm going to check it out and see what it looks like. So stick with us, see you in a bit. Alright guys, well, I haven't moved far from where I was last, but I'm just getting a bit sheltered behind this cairn. I just thought just tell you a little bit about cairns, if you didn't already know, that is. Basically what a cairn is, and as you can see directly behind me, it's just a pile of stones. Yeah, a pile of stones, and people add to them when they're out on a trail all the time. They started off right back in history, as far as you can imagine, really. This method has been used, but primarily it was used as a burial ground. It started off right back in time, and the name cairn come from the Scottish Gaelic sort of area, and it stuck. It would be pronounced different in Scottish, but I can't do Scottish. No, I can't there, Jimmy. No, that's not even Irish. That's Irish, but it's not. Hey ho. But I'm not very good at languages. so I can hardly speak my own. But yeah, the term cairn sort of came from that Scottish Gaelic sort of area and stuck. Bringing it forward, it's been used on trails as marking land spots for people to somewhat navigate to, and such. They've been blocking OS maps all the time. They're not all on, you'll not get them all because people start making more and more of these, but the significant ones and the most prominent ones tend to be on our OS maps. So and now they're predominantly used for us walkers, hikers, mountaineers, not really so much, albeit they are on the mountains. I've never really used them to nav to, but in bad weather they can help. There's no two ways about it. But it's not something that I would definitely use as a navigational marker as the norm. If it's on a map on certain places, I might use it to say, oh, I'm looking for that as a feature. But apart from that, it's more up to date. They've been used for mountain bike trails, a lot more for mountain bike trails around the place. So this area I'm on now, people mountain bike on it all the time, and these have been here longer than that. And I've lived in this area for a long time, and they've always been here. And it's such a beautiful area, so I just thought while I'm here getting some shelter, if you can hear me, that is from this wind. Yeah, a little bit of knowledge you may or may not have known, but people always add to them. Every time they're walking past, they put a stone on. Now I don't agree or disagree with that. You know, everyone's going to do what they want to do, so I'm not got no comments on that in honesty. But yeah, it's one of those. You know, it could help someone, and I'm sure, you know, it has saved people's lives, getting them down off a mountain in bad weather, or just hikers getting from trail to trail sort of thing. So yeah, they're handy. They are handy, especially on good days, and you can spot them in the distance. And if you've got an idea of your map and you don't want to keep getting compasses out, if you can spot it, you know you're en route. So you should have a picture in your head of the route that you're taking. So I'm not going to go too much into navigation. That's not what it's about. But hey, you know, stick with us. You might see some more. Are these wolf prints I see before me? North Walian wolf prints. Alright guys, well, we've got to this nice spot, and I'm hoping you can hear me on this camera because I'm only using my phone. My cameraman's not feeling too well, a bit tired, so and the wind's quite gusty at times, so I hope it works. What I wanted to do is come out and show you this new little gadget that I've got, which I think is going to be a great addition to my titanium mug, which is this tiny, I'll come up closer after, little cooker, well, burner I should say. made of titanium to match this, weighs nothing at all. Let me just put that away in case it blows. And it came through the post as it does. I had opened it previously but put that away and I'll tuck that down there. So it comes with a little carry bag, which is tiny. My hands are tiny, so at least having little hands makes things look bigger, but maybe not in this case. But that's it. That's the size of it. Little BRS titanium burner. These just all unfold and click into place with a little firm click. Oh, perhaps shouldn't have done that one until that one's done. Wrong way. And that's it. This will go on my gas bottle, which will sit on there. So let's give it a go. I'll show you the other bits in here. This is to make everything like as light as possible. Not everybody wants that, but for me this is a bonus for little day hikes, keeping everything nice and light. Don't want to be taking much, or if I'm going in a hammock for an overnighter and I just want to stay in my hammock and make a brew, I can just lean over, grab this pan, take the lid off, got my little cleaner, got my coffee and a gas bottle. Happy days. Gas bottle fits inside there lovely, along with the burner when it's folded up, a couple of coffees, and I also have this Lexida folding titanium fork, spork if you like, because it's a fork, also a spoon, and that weighs nothing at all. So it keeps this, I'll be able to eat something, stir my coffee, all within one pan. I think that's great. So what I'm going to do is, while we're here and the weather's nice, going to make a nice cup of coffee. I'm actually going to use this one just because I got a little bit left in there. I want to use it up. This is from my other burner, which I'll show you, because I use this for several days. When I go in the mountains for a couple of days, or a canoe trip for a couple of days, I take this slightly bigger because I'll be boiling up water. I won't have so much, so I'll have to get it from the lake. And this one is the Optimus Terra. I've had this for years and it was like £19. Great little one, and this has been some places with me, guys, I can tell you. My previous lightweight burner, just the Coleman, but this one, it's a little bit fiddly when you're cold, or if your hands are a bit, you have to put this one together. You screw it all in, open up the legs. I will show you. These all open up and screw into there, and then onto your gas bottle. Extremely good. It's lasted me for years and it still will. Fits all down into this little pouch, which, as you can see, fits into my larger gas container, into this bigger pan. This bigger pan actually has all the measurements and a nice inductor there, which helps brewing. This, to me, burns near enough as good as any jet boil. I've used it and I've been with people with jet boils paying stupid money. That's up to them. Like, I'm not saying it's stupid, but silly money, I should say. And this works great. I've never been dying for a cup of coffee or anything like that. All fits in nicely, all together in there. Carry a fork in there, and away to go. But I have the big gas bottle in there There's a new one in there, so I don't want to use that. There's a little bit left in this, so I'm going to make a brew. So stick with us, guys, while I test out this little cooker, and I'll come back to you in a little while. Alright guys, so this is my Tom Show titanium mug, Tom Show, and I have done a video to this, and I'll put it in the description. If you haven't seen it, give it a link and see how we go. Yeah, she's starting to steam already, which is great, and there's a lot of air coming through here. And very little gas in this bottle, so it hasn't got the full pressure that a full one would have, and a lot of breeze coming through, so it's taking it. But I'm not bothered, I'm just using up this gas just to make this brew. So I apologise about not doing too many videos of late, because I've been a bit busy at home, guys, so apologies for that. But I'll do my best to get out a little bit more over the next coming weeks and months. In my head I've got that I want to go on another canoe trip, just a meander down the river, maybe an overnighter on the Y or the Severn. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm looking out for some candidates that might want to come along. If they've got their own boat, that'd be great. If not, I've got a spare inflatable kayak stroke canoe that someone's likely to borrow. So that will be happening in not too distant future, so stick with us for that. This shouldn't take too long now. BRS titanium cooker or burner with my Tom Show 750 titanium mug. Check this bad boy out. They're working great together. Super light. So this wind's getting a bit strong, but let's have a look how she's going. Oh, she's starting to boil. This was good water anyway, so no problems there. Okay, so this baby's ready. I'm happy with that. Let's turn that off and get my coffee in there. What a match. Loving it. Well, here we are. Cheers. That burner's quite a good little thing. Handy. Oh, that's hot. Wind's picking up. The cloud's gone a bit thicker. So I'm going to put my jacket on in a minute. And I'll be heading out. But $8.99. Where is this bad boy? So let me have a look. $8.99. Just christened it. You can see the rainbow effect on there on that heat. Let's have a look. Cools down really good. Quite a good burner effect inside there. So and the draw on it, what it actually states on here is, where am I? On the actual packet. Bear with me. Let me get it out of here. I'm do this. Where am I without my cameraman? 2,700 watts. So 2,700 watts burning power. That's quite impressive in my book. So yeah, and the wind's blowing a hoolie. I put the little tarp up and around just to give me a bit of shelter, but it's nearly boiled by that time, so no problem, mate. So yeah, that's steaming. Good to get out. I will try harder, must try harder. But yeah, I'm looking to do a nice paddle trip, a 2-day with an overnighter, and I'm hopefully going to put that to a few of my friends or anybody else wants to come in, and that will probably be on the River Severn or the Wye. I'm thinking the Severn because that's closer to me, and logistically that makes life easier. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to do that quite soon. As soon as I have my spell of my days off, I think I'm going to get the old canoe on the roof and hit that water. Happy days. Look forward to that one. Well, while I'm at it, what can I say about this Lixida? Matches my other burner, so that's quite good, just to keep the kit. Titanium, super light, as you can imagine, weighs absolutely nothing. So it's just another addition to go in that, and I think it works. I think it works like extremely well. So yeah, I think it was £5. That burner was 8, I think. So all off eBay. Like, there's nothing wrong with eBay, that's my faults. So if you're not in a rush, sort of wait, and it'll come through the post eventually. So yeah, a couple of nice bits of kit there. I wouldn't say there's a review on them. I think it's just a piece of kit that does the job, does what it says on the tin. So happy about that. Head off down. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm going to head off down. It's been a cracking day. Good to be back out. So I'll catch you all a little bit later. Right guys, I've just come out of off the top there, down into this little breezy area, or less breezy area I should say. One thing I noticed of late, a few people, the likes of Scottish Wanderer, good man as he is, noticed they're all doing a little bit of a dance, and he does the spam dance, start of every one of his videos. And there's Steffi, Steffi McGrath, she's, or Bushcraft Steffi, however it is she goes by. Funny girl, fair play. So I'm just waiting for the sun to come out, and I might do a little shadow dance myself. Stay tuned. And a 1, 2, 3, jiggly jiggy doo. A 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3. It's all free for me and you. Ha-ha. So moving onwards and upwards, I'm going to head over down into that ravine and follow that path up over the tops there, and go over the very top and back down to my van. What a cracking day it's been. Kind of a muddy track up here. do have to stop and just take it all in sometimes. What a beautiful place we live in. We need to slow down. Okay guys, so I've nearly finished my walk, not too far back from the van now. Hopefully you can hear me with this one. One thing I was just going to ask is, I notice lots of people do giveaways and everything to get people to like and subscribe to their channel, and that's brilliant. I think it's fantastic. It is a way, and I've said that when and if I ever get to 500, I'll do a giveaway. But prior to that, I'm still struggling to get there. But what I'm going to put out there to people is, just rather than just always take and do things on the take, how about giving and giving other people the opportunity? So what I'm going to ask is, if any and all of my subscribers, if you're on Facebook, if you could just browse through my videos that I put up to now, choose the best one they feel they like the best, and post it and share it on their Facebook page, to give others the chance to see what I'm doing, if you really like it, that is. And that is you giving out the goodness of your heart, rather than just doing it because you want to obtain something. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to, go for the giveaways and that's great cause. I'm not saying it, everyone does things in a different way. So I'm just going to put it out there to you guys, and I really, really, really would appreciate it if people could like, subscribe and share one video, and that'll give me an idea of what type of videos you're enjoying, so I could do more of that style. So before I say goodbye, I just thought I'd put that to you guys. I will appreciate it if you could help me in that way. Thank you very much. I'll see you at the end. We got up here, just a little ways to go over the back. There's a couple of little polypores there. This little birch area. And I'm nearly home and dry. So, right guys, I'm at the end of my walk now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Excuse me. Share a video, please put a comment of why you like that video so much and the reason you shared it. It'll mean such a lot to me if you will put some comments on the video. That would be amazing. So once again, I'd like to thank you all my subscribers up to now, and I'm looking forward to having some more in the future. So hopefully it won't be too long before I'm out again, guys. So take care and see you all soon. Bye for now.